Good morning and welcome to Daf Chagigah, Daf Yudalid number 14. As I promised, eventually I was going to make this Masechta into a celebration, because that's what it is, Chagigah celebration. So I have this costume over here. People might think it's related to Purim, but no, it's really related to the next Chagigah. I discussed with my various contacts what exactly this is a face of. I thought maybe it was a cat. It is not a cat, apparently, because of the ears. Cats have triangle ears. We're going to go to this is a bunny rabbit, apparently. If you have other suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Shmuel, come in. Shmuel, come in. Oh, Shmuel's here. All right, perfect.
I'm not staying here.
Shmuel, come stay for a little bit. Sit down. Shmuel, I just introduced myself as, what is this exactly? Does it look like, Shmuel? What mask am I wearing?
What?
What animal is this?
What is it?
What is it? What animal?
Looks like a rabbit.
Rabbit, you got it right also. Yeah, this is the consensus among most people. It's a rabbit. Do you know why I'm wearing this, Shmuel? Can you guess?
Maybe you I don't understand. Maybe you felt
Dun, 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 dun. What is it because of?
Sounds like a cartoon show. Something with that sound like.
You never heard that tune, Misha Nicholas Hadar?
No,
but it's not because that I wanted to trick you. I really wanted to trick you, Shmuel. I wanted you to get say Misha Nicholas Hadar Marvin Simcha. It is not because of that. It's because of
today is rabbit. Be honored the rabbit week.
Why? Why do we honor the rabbits?
What?
Why do we honor the rabbits?
Because Rabbi Rabbits. Because.
Yes, this is great. Shmuel, I love Shmuel's Chidushim. Today, he's explaining that the mayor of Telstone is none other than Yitzchak Ravitz, Rav Yitzchak Ravitz, who is a son of Avram Ravitz, one of the most influential Haredi politicians in recent times. He was a member of the Knesset for many years.
Right.
Then his son, Yitzchak Ravitz, is the mayor, and that's why I'm wearing a rabbit. Rabbits. Do you know which country a rabbit is the capital of?
Rabbit?
There's a country that a rabbit is the actual capital. It's Morocco. Morocco, Rabat is the capital of
that's a good one.
Morocco. So we're really on a roll over here today.
That's right.
Shmuel.
Rock and roll. Moroccan roll.
Rock and roll?
Morocco.
Morocco roll?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. What does it have to do with
Morocco.
this?
You just said Morocco.
Oh, he's saying rock and roll because at parties, the reason I'm wearing this, Shmuel, is because learning says Chagigah. Chagigah means a celebration in Hebrew. So when people go to celebrations, they wear masks. They dress up.
You can't even breathe in that mask. Why do you take it off?
This is amazing. You know where I got this? Do you know where I got this mask from?
You're gonna faint away.
I know. I can breathe it because there's air that comes out of the side. Oh. It's not completely on my face. You know, it's not really my size. It's a little small. You know where I got this mask from?
Where did you get it from?
My daughter brought it home from Ghana.
Oh,
in fact, last week she brought a different costume. She brought a farmer's costume for Shemitah with a little hat, like a farmer's hat, and like a bib almost that had like pictures of fruit, vegetables on it.
Wow.
And I wanted to bring it in, but then the kids destroyed it over Shabbos. Oh. I had a whole tune, Veha Ikar, the farmer, the old fucking car.
Very good, very nice.
That's what I'm thinking of dressing up as on Shemitah.
Yeah, great.
Shmuel, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
What's been going on in your life? We've missed you.
Nothing special.
Nothing special?
Usual. The washing machine goes on a blink and then starts dripping, and you know how it goes, right?
Right. The dripping washing machine. Shmuel has learned how to fix washing machines.
We're learning.
If you have a washing machine that broke, call Shmuel up.
No, don't call me, please. Don't call me.
Why not?
Bring it to your Whirlpool. What do you call that guy? The Maytag guy. You know what I'm talking about?
The Maytag guy?
Yeah. He knows how to fix these things.
All right. Maytag is an American company owned by Whirlpool, which is the biggest seller of home appliances in the world. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well,
good that you know.
What is number two? What's the second biggest home appliance company?
There has to be.
It's a Swedish company.
Oh, I thought it was. I was going to say General
Electric. Electrolux is the second biggest, and they're known for, in Israel, the most popular air conditioning units they put in the HVAC units are tornado units that is owned by Electrolux.
Oh, really?
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
This is what you gotta know, Shmuel. Shmuel. So should I give the whole shear in this? Or should I take it off and give the rest of the shear?
Take it off. Take it
Nah,
off.
we're gonna
Please.
do the whole shear in this.
No.
Yeah.
It'll scare the little children. Maybe a little child is gonna. Why is it asked to talk to you?
I'm gonna take it off.
And the little
Oh,
child.
it's me. Look at this. Can you believe it? Did you think it was somebody? When you saw me in the window, Shmuel, with the mask on, who'd you think it was?
I was just wondering, looking in astonishment.
Shmuel, what are you gonna dress up as?
As a what?
What are you gonna dress up as on
I don't know. I usually just put on a funny tie or something. I'm not very dressing up.
Can you bring something in for the celebration of Masech Chagigah tomorrow?
That's a nice
You gonna be here tomorrow?
No, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Shmuel is the busiest man in the world.
I'm not Thursday. Thursday. This whole week.
Shmuel, let me tell you, Shmuel is the busiest.
Eye doctor. One day I went. One day I went with where did I go? I don't know.
He met with the president of Israel, Yitzhak Herzog.
He was home. He was I had to stay home.
You met with Herzog, right? But listen to this. He went to visit Yitzhak Herzog, who is the president of Israel, and then they two flew together to California, to Oxnard, California, to visit the Herzog wine factory over there. Shmuel's idea. He said, "Listen, your name is Herzog. Give it some fame, brand yourself." So he said, go to Herzog Wine Factory in Oxnard, California. Oxnard, I think it's Oxnard, California. Go there. They have the Herzog Wine Factory over there. California produces some of the best grapes in the world. Chardonnay is especially successful growth in California. And, brand yourself as the new spokesman for Herzog. So you will be seeing on the new Herzog bottles the face of Yitzhak Herzog, the president of Israel. I am joking about this. We got to start the shir today. It's already 7 minutes in. Let's go, Shmuel. All right, you can stay a little bit, and we're gonna leave when he wants. All right. The Gemara says on the bottom of Yud Gimel and Beis, towards the bottom, about 7-8 lines up. Kosav echad omer elef alpin yishimshuni, v'rabu ravhavin kadmui yikumun. It says that thousands of malachim will serve Hashem. Rabbi Ravin, myriads. A myriad is 10,000. A lot of myriads will stand in front of Hashem. Another pasuk says that you can't even count how many people serve Hashem.
Right.
Praise Hashem. Lo kasha. One day is around. Hashem has an infinite amount of people that serve Him. When the Beis Hamikdash is not around, it appears that there could be numbered. It's as if the legions of Hashem became decreased. Tanya Rebbe Omer Mishum Abba Yossi ben Dosai Elef Alpin Yishum Shuni. A different explanation to resolve this contradiction. Mispar Gedud Echad Elef Yishum Shuni. When it says thousands of thousands, it's talking about one legion. Ulagduda a mispar, but the legions themselves, there's tons of legions. A mispar, there's no way of counting them. Rabbi Yirmiyah bar Abba Omer Elef Alpin Yishum Shuni Linar Dinor. He says it's talking a reference to the Nar Dinor. Do you know where this river is? The river of Dinor. You know where it is? Shmuel in the world? No idea. The Dinor River. People think Mesilas Yesharim talks about river of Dinar. Well, we'll see in a second. Shenemar Nar Dinor Nagad Benafach Mikamo Alf Alpin Shemashuni Rabu Ravin Kadmuni Yakumun. Basically, around this Nahar Dinar, wherever it is, there's tons of malachim. That's what it's referring to. They're numbered around this Nahar Dinar. The total number is infinite, but they're numbered around the Nahar Dinar. Mechanafik, where does Nahar Dinar? Where's the sweat, the water that makes up Nahar Dinar?
He came back. He was away for 2 weeks.
Listen, come. You have to see my new mask, right? Listen to this. You know why I'm wearing this mask? Do you know why?
I can't guess.
Because it's Masech Chagigah. We have celebrations on Masech Chagigah. So in
celebrations,
celebrations,
you leave my cover with a Mickey Mouse mask.
It's not Mickey Mouse. It's Bugs Bunny.
It's Bugs Bunny. It's not Mickey Mouse. It's a rabbit. We decided it's a rabbit.
Can't believe you would.
And for Chagigah, you just we celebrate. Some people might think it's Adar, but it is only Adar Rishon. So not because of that.
We're gonna have
the Meiser Merkava parties. We're gonna do tomorrow. And you know what? Do you understand, Rawita? Do you understand Meiser Merkava?
I can't answer that question online.
Really? You understand it? If he's implying that he really understands Meiser Merkava, you're going to have to teach. We have a separate shir. He's going to teach Meiser Merkava because all my listeners are Chacham Umevim Midaito. All right. So the Gemara says, Nar Dinar comes out of their sweat. Shel Chayos. The Chayos are one of the Malachim. Leichan Shafich Where does Nar Dinar empty into? Amar Rav Zusha Bar Tuvi Amar Rav Al Rosh Rishoyim Begehenim, on the heads of the Rishoyim in Gehenim, it pours on their heads, it burns them. Shnemar Hinei Saras Hashem Chama Yatza V'Sar Miskol Al Rosh Rishoyim Yichol. The start of the tempest of Hashem, the tornado of Hashem, which is hot, comes out and brings a storm and rests on the head of the Rishoyim Yichol. It rests on their head. Okay, so let's just discuss what Nar Dinar is, because I have an opinion about this. Where is Nar Dinar in the world? Is it in this world? Yes, it is. Which river is it? It was figured prominently in World War II. The Nazis killing Jews. It's a very sad river, and because of what happened there, and it's actually there's shoes over there. A lot of shoes. You know where this river is? Shoes lined up against the river. What is the name of the river, and where is it? Quick, Jeopardy. Say it in the question form. What is? What? It's
in Slovakia or it's Hungary?
Hungary, yeah. And what's the name of the river?
Maybe?
Danube. Dinor is Danube. Danube River. All right. That's my shot. All right. Yeah, why not?
Why? Because what
It sounds like it. Dinor and Danube. That sounds similar. All right. He says the thing that gets poured on they get punished with the Nar Dinar are the people that kumtu, that shorten their days. The people that truncated their lives because they article says they were ordained before their time. I don't know. Kumtu is a lashon of truncated. We'll say they truncated. They didn't learn as much Torah as they're supposed to. Tanya Amar Rishim Hachas Re'elu Teisha Milas V'Shivim V'Arba Doros Shakumtu Libros. He's a different shot. It's talking about 974 generations which are truncated, which are cut off before the creation of the world. Kodem Shnevra Olam V'Lo Nivru, and they weren't really created. Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shas Michal Dar V'Dor. He took the people, some of the people from those 974 generations. V'Heinin Azei Panim Shv'Dor. He placed them among the generations. These are the Azeponim. These are the people, the Chutzpah people, the brazen people, right? Chutzpah people that give videos on YouTube and rebel against the Torah, like me, of course. Chas v'shalom. I'm not rebelling. My name is a rebel. Doesn't mean I'm rebelling against the Torah. I just have alternative method than most people. All right. Rav Nachman Yitzchak Amar Anshe Asher Kumtu LeBracha. It's actually a praise. Who they lessen their lives. They give up sleep. When you give up sleep, you don't get proper rest. Your lives get shortened. They get rewarded. Hashem reveals some secrets in Olam Haba. Shenemar Nar Yitzchak is Sodom. Nar Yitzchak, right? The river that's poured. Yisodam is lashon sod of secrets. So they get secrets because they truncated lives. Amar Shmuel Achia Barav. He told Chia Barav, Bar Arya, the son of a lion. Rav was his father. He said something great. Your father Rav. Every day from Nar Dinar, from the Danube River, Malachim are created. Amri Shira. They say Shira Batli, and then they cease to exist. Shenemar Chadashim Karim Rav Manasecha. Knew in the morning how great is your Amunah that they die eventually at the end of the day. It's not from the Danube River, it's from the Diburim, from the words that Hashem emits. Malachim are created. The words of Hashem, the heavens were created, Ruach Piv, and the breath of his mouth, all the myriad of angels are created. One pasuk says about Hashem that his head is like white, like wool, and v'sar reishe, his hair is ka'amar naka, like clean wool. It's white. Other pasuk says that Hashem's hair has locks, curly hair that is black like a raven. Lo kasha, when is it black, when is it white? Kam yeshiva kam mechama, when Hashem's learning Torah, his hair is white. My hair is not white when I'm learning Torah, so I'm not Hashem apparently. Kam yeshiva kam mechama, when he's at war, the Amar Mar, ein lecha nav yeshiva el zakein, ve'ein lecha nav mechama el avakar. The best person for yeshiva, for being a Rosh Yeshiva, for sitting in yeshiva, is an old person, the best person for fighting a war is a bacher, right? A not married man. That's why there's the IDF recruits men between 18 and 21, usually not married. Because Omer Krasesh Vivin Dino or because Omer. What?
Because when you're buckle, when you're after your buckle, you're already in the milchama. You get married, you're already in a different milchama.
What milchama you wouldn't have to get married?
Wife.
Parnasa of your wife. Shmuel, say that again. After you get married, before you get married, you're in a war with who? With your Yetzer Hara.
They make a joke. They say, "Why is it a person who gets married? It says in the pasuk, he's exempt from going to the war,
Right.
Because he has his own milchama to deal with."
I like this shot. This is great, but
It's a joke.
I hope it's not true for your marriage. I mean, you should get into fights in your marriage, right? Right? You get into fights in your marriage, Shmuel?
I won't talk about it online.
You never got into a fight in your marriage or disagreement? You had disagreements at least.
Once we had
Once? That's it? This guy sounds like a Shlomo Zalman Auerbach who said at his funeral, he said, I don't have to ask Mechileh for my wife. We never got into it, even a disagreement. You believe that? Is it humanly possible? All right.
There are
people,
couples like
yeah.
that.
Okay. If you don't
There are
care
couples
about
like
yourself,
that. I
then
know.
okay.
No, there are couples like that.
You just agree on everything? It's impossible.
What?
If two
No, but
people
they don't
have
fights.
opinions, they're
No,
always
they-
going to
they-
disagree
they-
about things.
They can have disagreements, but it doesn't turn into a fight. Okay.
That's true. That could be true, right? If people are able to control but it's not human to be able to control your anger like that. All right. People are angry. Anger overtakes people. It's normal. Where it says, "Ein lechana Muhammad al Bachar because v'achan omer krasesh v'ivin dinor because v'achan omer al dei krasin ramiv atigi omin Yosef." One pasuk says that Hashem sits on one throne, and then there's another pasuk says Karsun. Hashem sits on two thrones. Lo kasha echad lo ve'echad David. The second pasuk referring to a throne for David on Melech. The Tzani echad lo ve'echad David. The Rebbe Akiva held there's a separate throne in Shamayim for David on Melech. Hamal Rebbe Yossi Aglili Akiva ad matai ata osa shchina chol. You're making the shchina, not holy. That someone is equal to him. El echad l'din ve'echad tzedakah. One chair is Hashem sits on when he adjudicates judgment, and one is when he does charity. Kibla minei olok minei was Rekiva receptive to this criticism of him. Tashma echad din echad tzedakah di Rebbe Akiva. We see Rekiva was kozerbo. He says one was for charity and one is for din. Amar Rebbe ben Azariah Akiva malacha yisal agada klach midibarecha eis l'gam v'alos. Rebbe ben Azariah was still upset at what he said originally. He said to him, "Why are you talking about these things? Start talking about. Be quiet until you get to Ngam v'alos." He was very proficient in these laws. One, the pasuk says it's two thrones. One is an actual throne, and one is an ottoman. He said to sit on a sharfrei to put his feet on. The skies are his throne, and the land is his footstool, his ottoman. Ishaya cursed Klal Yisrael when he was upset they were doing Averos. When his Kara Daito Amar Lahem Amikra Azeh, he didn't find fulfillment until he said this entire pasuk. Yerevu Anar B'Zakim and Nikla V'Nichba Shmona Esrei. Yerevu Anar, the end of the pasuk, which says that the Nar, the young person, will rule over the old person. V'Nikla V'Nichba, and the person who is a base individual, someone not Mechubed individual, will rule over people that are normally honored. Shmona Esrei Klolos Minded. What are the 18 curses? The Ki Hinei Hadan Hashem Svakos Mesim Yerushalayim Yehuda Mishan Al Mishana. Kol Mishan Lechem, Kol Mishan Mayim, Gibar Vish Melchama Shofim, and Avi Kosim, Vizakin, Sar, Chamishim, and Asa Panim, Yoez Chacham, Charashav, and Avamlacha, Shnatin, Aram, Sharev, Talulim, Yeshalubam. This is a possible which lists 18 things that Hashem will put rulers over them that have these 18 poor qualities. What are they? Mishan, Elu Balimikra, they're going to lack people that know Torah. Mishana, Elu Balimikra, people that don't learn Mishnayos will be lacking as leaders. Can go on, Rehuda Ben Tema. The Chaveru, Yom and Tema were Bali Mishnah. They knew a lot of Mishnayos. Pligi Bara, Papa Rabbanan, Chanamar Sheish Mel Mishnah. Some say they knew 600 orders of Mishnah. Chanamar Shvamo Sidra Mishnah. Some say Yom and Tema and his friends knew 700. We only know 6 now. Kol Mishan Lechem, another people that are removed. Kol Mishan Lechem Ela Bali Talmud, the people that know Gemara will not be present in Klal Yisrael. Shemar Luchu Lachmu Belachmi V'Shasu B'Yim Mistichasi. That Lechem refers to Torah. God, these are people that know Agadta, like Chagigah Daf It. Moshe Limo Shaladim Kamayim Ba'Agada. We're able to draw a person's heart into the Torah, like with Agadta. A Gibor is a Baal Shmuos. A Gibor is someone who knows Halacha Mishpasinai Vish Melchama Zishudei Elisa Velita Melchama Torah. No one knows how to argue properly. Like Ksos Achoshen knows how to argue. You argue with someone like Ksos. Shofet Zadayan Shadan Dinemas Amito. A Shofet will be lacking someone who judges cases truthfully. Navi Kimashmo. Navi is, like it sounds, a prophet. Kosem, they'll be lacking Ozeh Melech, they'll lack a king. Shema Kosem, Al Sfaziv say Melech. Kosem is magic, so to speak, on the lips of a king. Zakin Zisharoy Yeshiva, Zakin, old person, someone who should be sitting in yeshiva. If you're young, you're in a parnasa. If you're old and you have extra money in your nest egg, you can learn in yeshiva. Sar Chamishim, Elu Altikri Sar Chamishim, Al Sar Chumshin. It refers to someone who knows the yeshiva, the at least Torah, someone knows how to give a drasha about the parsha. You know how to stand up after Shach, before Musaf, and give a drasha in your manner of the Rakshul. Davar Achar Sar Chamishim. Kidder Rabbi Avo, Sar Chamishim, Adurim Chagigah Avo, Shad Amar Avo, Mikan She'em Amidim, Betorgam Al Asir, Pach Mechamishim Shana. You can't have a translator unless the translator is 50 years old. V'nasei ponim, zesh nosen ponim ledoro ba'avuro. Some people, the generation is favored because of him. Lamala, someone is favored lamala in Shamayim. Gon Rachinim and those are also tilted the scales in favor of the Jews in the Shamayim. Lamata Gon Rivao Bekesh Rivao was favored in the Caesar's palace. He would be caused Klal Yisrael to be favored among the non-Jews. Yoetz Yodei Laber Shalom Mikvah Chadashim. Yoetz, an advisor, someone who knows how to calculate the months and to fix the years. At every 19 years, we should have 7 leap years. Chacham is a Talmud Achmachmes Rabosa. Chacham is someone who knows how to smarten his rebbeim. Charashim Mishasha B'Seif Divrei Torah Kol Nasr and Charashim. When he starts telling Divrei Torah, everyone becomes silent. They want to listen to him. Navon Zeh Mevin Dar Mitak Davar. Navon, an understanding person, someone who understands one thing from another, what's implied, what's hinted by something else. Lachash. Zesharoy Limshalo Divrei Torah, Lacha, someone who speaks quietly, that it's fitting to give him Divrei Torah. Shouldn't listen to Malachash. Divrei Torah originally given to Moshe with whispers. Hashem gave it privately to Moshe. Nasatin Arim Sareim. Ma'ivin Nasatin Nasat Nurim Sareim. Amalezer Ilbin Adam Shem Nurim Mitzvos. People that are empty, that are wiped away from mitzvahs. Talulim Yimshalu Bam. Amar Papa Bar Yaakov Talib and Atali. These are the foxes, the son of foxes. Clever people are going to trick people. When Askara Daito, he wasn't finished. He wasn't satisfied. Yishai and cursing him. Amar Lahem Yirvu Anar B'Zak V'Nichman Nichad El B'Nei Adam Shinarim. The mitzvahs, these are people empty from the mitzvahs. Yirvu, they'll rule over Mishamulim mitzvahs. Karimon, people that are full of mitzvahs, like Pomegranate, V'Nichlam V'Nichad Yavo Misham Chamuros Domas Alav Kakala. Someone who Chamuros, harsh sins, severe sins, appear to him like light sins. V'Yirvu and he'll rule over Mishakala Domas Alav Chamuros. People that are big rabbis, that small sins appear like great sins to them. Even at the time when Yerushalayim was ransacked, had its fall. Lo pasku behem ba'alei amana. There were still people that were trustworthy. Shnemar ki yitavi yishbe'echav beis aviv leimar simul lecha katzin tialanu dvarim tialanu. When Yerushalayim was being destroyed, people would say to their brother, their friend, "You should be a garment for us." So what does that mean? Things that people, Torah is something which people cover themselves like a garment. It gives them a way in life. It covers them up. It gives them, a degree of sneus. They're searching for these people. Things which people don't stumble in. Divrei Torah, wisdom is something keeping the Torah is something you stumble with. You're not able to keep it unless you stumble first. They wanted to learn Torah from these people. Yisa b'yom ahulei mor lo yeh chovesh u'beisi ein lechem ein simla. So basically, they responded to them when they were asking for people of knowledge. They said, "I don't have anything in my possession. I don't even have lechem ein simla, but no covering. Don't make me a ruler. Misa ein yisa lashon shvua." They basically swore to them they did nothing. Shemar lo sisa shemar l'kecha. You see, sisa means to swear. Lo yeh chovesh lo yisi mechov shei beis hamedrash. I'm not one of the people who sequester themselves in the beis hamedrash. Beis ein lechem. My house is no lechem and simla. Shem biyadi lo mikra mishnah lo gemara. I have nothing. I have no Torah. I have no gemara, no mishnah, no chumash. With Dilma shiny hasa, the gemara says maybe they weren't trustworthy. Dilma shiny hasa. If they would have told them we really know this stuff, Amr le emalan. They would have said, "So tell us," and they would have been revealed as fakers. Havale lamemar. They could have said, "Gomer v'shach." We learned, we forgot. The fact that they said we don't know, we never knew, shows that they were trustworthy. My lo yeh chovesh, lo yeh chovesh klal. I was never learned in yeshiva at all. Is this really true? What they said that they were trustworthy people? the Rava said Yerushalayim was only destroyed because trustworthy people ended. There were no more trustworthy people in Klal Yisrael. Shneimar shotu v'chotzu Yerushalayim, go stray in the marketplace of Yerushalayim. Ru navadu b'vikshu b'chosea im tivsu ish ish osem mishpat mavakesh emunah v'esachla. Go see if there's people that are actually do judgment fairly and that are trustworthy, and I'll forgive them, implying that there was no people like that. Low kasha, top of Yudal and Bez. Wow, we're running really late today. Don't worry about it. I feel like at least Stefanski, who goes way overboard. Not joking.
You are.
He's 45 minutes. Where are you going?
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Who does at least 40 minutes? Habadir Torah Masav Matan.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye Shmuel. Thank you. You want to wear the mask just to show everyone what you look like in the mask? Join the festivities. Shmuel is not going to wear it. All right, Habadir Torah Masav Matan. In Divrei Torah, they were trustworthy. They admitted they don't know Divrei Torah. Masav Matan. In business dealings, they were corrupt. Divrei Torah, Masav Matan. In Divrei Torah, Havu Masav Matan lo Havu. In Divrei Torah, they were truthful. Masav Matan. They were really tricksters. There were no trustworthy people. There was an incident in Yochanan and Zakkai. He was riding on the donkey. And he was going on the way. Aruch was leading the donkey from behind as a Talmud. Amalo Rebbe, Shanali Parak Echad, Aruch said to Yochanan and Zakkai, teach me one parak, Ma'aser Merkava. Teach me Ma'aser Merkava. Amalo Lokach Shaditi Lachem Lo Merkava Yachad. Maybe Midaito. It has to be someone who is a chacham who is maybe midaito, who understands himself. You don't fit the qualifications. Rebbe. So he said, Aruch said to him, let me tell you, teach me, let me tell you one thing that you taught me in Ma'aser Merkava, to show you that I know about Ma'aser Merkava. Emor, he said, say, and apparently he said something which was worthy, that showed that he was chacham, maybe midaito. Miyad, Yar Yochanan Zakkai al Chamor Zatev V'yashav al Evan, and Zakkai got off the donkey and Nisatif, he wrapped himself in his towel, Yashav Evan. He sat on the stone, Takas Azayas, under the olive tree. Amar Rebbe, why'd you get off the donkey? Amar Efshar, Dorish Ma'aser Merkava, V'Shechina Imanu. You're going to Darish Ma'aser Merkava, and the Shechina is going to be with us. Malach Yeshar is Malavin also. Malach Yeshar is going to accompany us. I'm going to be riding on a donkey. Miyad Pazar Elazar ben Azarach ben Aruch Ma'aser Merkava. He started darshing with Darish. V'yard the Eish ben Hashemayim. Fire came down from the heavens. The Siva called Ilana Shvot and surrounded all the trees in the field. Paschu Kulan Amru Shira. All the trees started saying Shira. Mashira. What do they say? Halu Hashem min Haaretz Hanim Chaltamos. All the underwater creatures, Chaltahomos, the depths of the land. Eitz Pri V'chol Arazim, fruit trees and all the cedar trees. Hallelujah. They praise Hashem. Nana Malach min Aish. V'amar Heinei Ma'aser Merkava. Malach got up and said amidst the fire, these are the words of Ma'aser Merkava. These are the true darshanings of Ma'aser Merkava. Amar Yochanan Zakkai and Yashkal Rosh. Yochanan Zakkai kissed his student Elazar ben Aruch on his head. Blessed is Hashem that he has a son for Amar Avinu, someone, a descendant of Amar Avinu who knows how to darshan so well. Some people darshan but they don't mekayim the Torah. Not mekayim in our Some people mekayim the Torah nicely, but are not dorish. Atanar dorish not mekayim. You realize of an Aruch darshan nicely, and you're mekayim the Torah. Ashrach Amar Avinu shalasam and Aruch yasam mechaltzecha. Fortunate are you, Avram Avinu, that Elazar Azarach is from your descendants. Yeshua was told about this incident. How who Rabbi Yossi HaKohen Malach B'derech. These were Talmidim. Yeshua and Rabbi Yossi HaKohen were Talmidim. Yochanan and Zakkai. They were also going the way. Amru Af Anu Nirosh Ma'aser Merkava. Let's also darshan Ma'aser Merkava. Pasuk Yeshua V'Dara. Yeshua started to darshan. Also Yom Tekuvas Tammuz. It was the middle of summer. Nizkashu Shemayim Ba'av. It doesn't rain in Eretz Israel. Still, the sky became cloudy. When Yerakim and Keshes Ba'ana, a rainbow was seen among the clouds. Vayim Malach Yeshar Miskapsin and Ba'an the Shmokim the Yadam Miskapsin and Ba'an the Rost Mazmute Chasam Akala. It's like people came to see the merriment of Chasam Akala. That the Malachim came to see this. Halach Yossi HaKohen the Sibei Dvar and Lifnei Rabbi Yochanan and Zakkai. Amar Ashreichem Ashrei Yossi HaKohen after this incident told what happened to Yochanan and Zakkai's Rebbe. Amar Ashreichem Ashrei Yalotchem. Fortunate are you, unfortunate people that gave birth to you. Ashrei Einai Shekach Ro. Fortunate in my eyes that I saw it. So Afani V'atam B'chalomi M'suben Hayinu Al Harsina. I saw my dream that we're all together, me and my Talmidim were on Harsina. And us Alina Baskal and Shemaya. Baskal came. Shemaya Alu Lakan and said to us, "You come here, come in here to Harsina. Traking Dolam Matzos Noos Mutzos Lachem. Come to Shemayim. There's big wedding halls waiting for you and nice beds. Atem Talmidchem Talmidechem. You, your students, Mezuman Lakash Shlishis. You're invited to the third group. Now, what is the third group over here? Kash Rishona. So, of course, the R scroll on footnote number 5 over here, not footnote number 5, footnote number 16 over here says that the third group is the highest group. Kashlish doesn't sound like the highest group to me. It sounds like the third group. You decide yourself. Aini is true. Saying there were 3 telling over of Meiser Merkava from Talmud to Rebbe. Yeshua said to Rabbi Yochanan Zakar. Yeshua told it over to Yochanan Zakar. Yakiva here told him Yeshua. Yakiva told over Meiser Merkava Yeshua. Chanai ben Chachina here told him Yakiva. Chanai ben Chachina darshan Meiser Merkava in front of Yakiva. But Ilu Rezim and Azara Arach Loka Chashav. We know we just learned the story of Rezim and Arach. Why doesn't it mention him? So the Gemara says the Arti Artsu Kamei the Chashav. The Arti Artsu Kamei Loka Chashav. Someone who explained in front of others and others explained in front of him. So Rezim and Arach explained in front of Yochanan Zakar and no one said it over to him. Chanai falls into this category. He told other people. No one told him. The Artsi Mia Kame Man the Artsi. He told over in front of someone else, in front of Rabbi Akiva, who other people told who told Meiser Merkava in front of. Kame Man the Artsi, in front of someone who told it to other people. Rabbi Akiva told it to other people. So he told in front of Akiva, who told the other people, as opposed to Rezin Narach told it to Yochanan Zakar. Yochanan Zakar never told it to anyone else. Okay, we finished. All right, tomorrow's Maisa parties, the orchard, going into the secret orchard of Torah parties. Shot Remisher. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye. This is not me. This is a mask. This is me over here, Benzi Lang. And Seal Lang, Benny Lang. This is the rabbit for Chagigah. Bye.